Well, it's still day to day. So again, he didn't practice today, and we just have to monitor him and see how he feels.
I know you were saying last week that it's a process to kind of get guys like Rocco and Will in the lineup and get them some minutes. I guess now's the time you just want to throw them in the fire and see if they
Well,
can.
if Jose can't go, those guys will have to play.
How much have you seen improvement from them in the last
Well,
week?
I think they've improved a whole lot. But again, from what I see and what other people see, it's probably different. But we see the things that we're working with them on every day. And it's just a process, guy. Again, it took Jose a while to learn how to play in the NBA. And you're talking about the most difficult, most demanding position on the court. So again, it takes time. You're the designated question guy today.
I guess so.
What about Will then, Sam? He started the season with the injury. How do you think he's progressed since he's been back?
Since he's back, he's doing fine. But again, he's learned to play point guard in the NBA again, which is, I think we all say, probably the hardest position to play on the basketball court. And it's just a work in progress. You know, the speed of the game, the decisions you got to make, uh, the time, the least amount of time you got to actually make the decision. Again, now and guarding guys who are a lot quicker and better than what he's seen in Europe. So again, it's just a process. It takes time.
Sam, you've gotten so much out of your bigs. I mean, and Jermaine's come along really well. Chris is just super smart. Andrea's been well. How much more consistency do you need from your wing guys now?
Well, we just need look. We just need some other guys to play better. You know, I don't judge whether a guy had a bad shooting night on how he played. You're gonna have bad shooting nights sometimes. It's just the NBA. I mean, some nights the ball just not gonna go in. But there's other things you can do. You know, so if you're not shooting the ball well, that's when you really got to focus in and make sure you rebound. Make sure that you carry out your defensive assignments. And we watched the game. Me and the coaches watched it again, and we watched it with the players. And you know, again, yeah, we missed some easy opportunities, but a lot of the baskets that they scored were just mistakes defensively that we just didn't do the things that we had worked on doing. So we just got to continue to work and clean that up.
Is that all internal, Sam? Just guys just got to step up and take a big
No,
leap?
but some nights you're going to make mistakes. You know, no one's going to ever be 100% in their assignments. We understand that and we know that. Guys are going to make mistakes, but you got to try to minimize them. And we just made too many mistakes in the Philadelphia game, and they made us pay. You know, we made mistakes and they made shots. So we felt like if we wouldn't have made the mistakes that we made, then some of the open looks they got, they wouldn't have got.